Hello. So here we go. First of all, let me warn you, this is probably going to be a long one because I'm super pissed and have lots of things to discuss. I also don't really have anything written down, and if you know me at all, I'm going to repeat myself incessantly and talk with my hands a whole bunch and get a little confused and lost on side tangents. So here we go. I'm a server, and I know I also bitched about my healthcare job, so let's be fair. I'm a good worker. I'm a hard worker. I'm also a job hopper, and a lot of things and a lot of jobs piss me off. And I have this thing where like my face and my mouth tend to get me in trouble. I tend to not be able to control those things in a professional environment. And that usually leads to my demise because I just can't some days. This week specifically, I just couldn't. I cried within the first 20 minutes at work yesterday, and I didn't cry today. I did want to choke out someone's child. But yeah, so I'm going to start with like what's been happening at work, and then I'll go into like specific things that you're doing that is making you a total asshole when you go out to eat. Most of these things, you're an asshole if you do them during a non-pandemic. However, this is like super extra special edition assholeness if you're doing it right now. So here's how my day went. I went to work at 1:30. I make $2.83 an hour. $2.83 doesn't cover my benefits, doesn't barely cover my taxes. I'm sure I'll owe the state a shit ton of money at the end of the year. That's cool. That's what you sign up for as a server. So now Allegheny County has moved everything to outdoor dining only. So that's great. Come sit out here, enjoy the breeze. Guess what? When it rains, I lose my tables. I lose my job. Super cool. I drove into work for 45 minutes on Friday. It rained. I didn't get a single table. I went home. So I get there today at 1:30. And there has not been a single table. Not for the whole fucking day. No, not since 11 a.m. when they opened did we have a table. So finally, at 2 o'clock, I get a table. Well, great. Finally, we're getting some tables. Here's how my day went. I worked a double shift. I had 10 tables. 3 left 20%. Bless their little hearts. Very appreciative of that. I had a $104 check, leave me $10. I had a $99 check, leave me $2. And that woman was the fucking bane of my existence for over an hour. And I had a $63 check, leave me 50 cents. So, you know, that's fine though, because I'm totally paying all my bills on $2.83 an hour. No, I'm not. And that's something consistently, tip your fucking servers. You don't have to like the system. The system in America, the tip system, yeah, it's broken. It's a mess. However, I didn't fucking create it. If you want to go out to eat, tip your server. It's that fucking easy. If they're a shitty server, that's cool. But still tip them. Because understand what you didn't like about your experience was probably influenced by, I don't know, the kitchen or something totally out of their control. Tip your fucking server. It's the only way we can pay our bills. Okay, so anyways, got stiffed on tips like all fucking day. And it was just like ghetto trashy people all day. I'm like, what are these people like? Hey baby, we survived crack and like some shoddy looking cocaine in the 80s. COVID's not gonna get us. Let's go out to eat. I don't know, but it's all fucking ghetto fucking people right now going out to get their food. When you go out to a restaurant, please don't yell at your server or your hostess because you can't sit inside. Do you think we're just like, no, you know what? We're just going to move all the people to the outside because we love only having 10 tables and working in Satan's asshole heat. This is just my favorite version of this ever, right? No, it's illegal right now. We can't do anything about it. Please stop yelling at us. Oh my God, my ass is my pants are stuck to my ass from sweat. And now you're also yelling at me and I have to wear a mask 9 or 10 hours a day. Not great. Stop fucking yelling at us. So that's been happening. People are just mad that they have to sit outside. At least you can now have alcohol outside. You can have up to 3 drinks. That's the current rule. That's the other thing. They change this shit on us every other freaking day. We can't keep up with the rules. So just please play nice. If you're going to come out to eat, play nice and be nice to me because I'm just, this sucks. This is the worst. Every week as a server through the pandemic, I feel like we're hitting like a new level of hell and it just keeps getting worse. And worse and worse. So, what else happened to me today? Oh, if you're gonna bring your little fucking crotch goblins, that's cool, your little pride and joy, the little fruits of your loins, whatever. I don't care. Control your fucking kids. Like, it's bad enough that we're used to having kids like running around the restaurant and all this shit, but like, I had a 12-year-old today talk to me like I was a piece of shit. And I hope that little shit enjoys his future in prison when he beats his wife because he's an arrogant little fucktard coming from like one of those churchy families. They had the cross and they all ordered water and they drove in a minivan and their 12-year-old talked to me like I was a piece of shit. And I just wanted to, if you won't discipline your child, ma'am, I sure as fuck will, because I have 0 fucks to give. And that's with my resting bitch face hidden underneath a mask. So you can imagine. So that happened today. So just be nice. I'm just asking. Be nice. Tip. Here's the other thing. Okay, so we were already at 50% capacity. Camping at your table is an asshole move. As a server, I don't know if people realize, we only get a section of so many tables. So if you sit at my table and catch up for 4 hours, you have now limited my ability to make money by 1/3. I have a 3-table section. You took over one of my tables for 4 hours. I can only rotate 2 tables now. You've now significantly decreased the amount of money that I am capable of making. Dickhead move to do during non-pandemic-y times, right? Extra dickheady when we moved into 50% capacity. Like, okay, the restaurant's at 50%, so the restaurant's limited on how much income we can make. We personally are very limited on the income that we can make, right? Don't sit at our fucking tables. Like, eat your food, cash out, go hang out somewhere else. Go get some ice cream, go for a walk. Can you rent a paddle boat right now? I don't know. I don't care what you do. Get out of my fucking section. No matter how nice you were or how well you tipped, if you sit at my table for 4 hours, you literally fucked my income potential for the night. So that's bad enough. We had a table yesterday, which first of all, this woman ordered, I was the bartender yesterday, amongst other things, because now we're all doing 4 and 5 fucking jobs. Yeah, she ordered a virgin margarita, and the server tried to explain to her that that's sours on ice. She was still cool with it. So maybe she was just sitting there regretting her life choices and working on her heartburn. Not sure why she hung out for 4 hours, but that was just the weirdest drink I've ever fucking made as a bartender. So that happened. These bitches sat in the table for like 4 hours. We have 10 tables total, and 5 of those are 2 tops. That's it. That is 100% the capacity that we are legally allowed to seat right now. So when you took up that table for 4 hours, you screwed your server, you screwed everybody else trying to get a table. Like, it's just so fucking rude. When you go to a restaurant, if you want to socialize, please have like plan B plan for what you want to do later, because it screws us, and we're not trying to be rude and we're not trying to be ignorant. And I'm so glad that you just met up with great Aunt Cheryl for the first time in 27 years to sip on some heartburn in a glass. Good for you. But can you like move it along? You literally cap out our income. The other thing that a lot of people are doing right now, takeout. A lot of us are ordering takeout from restaurants, and a lot of people don't tip on takeout because they don't realize what all is involved in creating your takeout. What they don't realize is now not only are we like running your food to your car, we're like making things to go with your food, we're packing everything. It's a total pain in the ass. We're splitting tips. Those tips get not split just with the person that ran your food. They're getting split 4 or 5 if it's a busy day, 6, multiple ways. Those tips have to go. Please tip on takeout. And on top of that, only maybe a quarter of the orders are coming through from direct people that are going to come to the restaurant and pick this up. Most of them are coming through third parties like Grubhub and Uber Eats. You can't even tip the restaurant on that. And really, who wants to tip their driver and tip the restaurant? So if you order takeout and you pick it up, like, please understand, takeout made me cry like at least 3 times, and I didn't even have to work Mother's Day. So tip on your takeout. Like, we're all struggling right now. Like, we're all screwed right now. Can we be nice? Can we tip? Can we control our kids? I know there's so much more that I wanted to talk about. What else? Oh, I had this lady today. Jesus God. So she walks into the restaurant without a mask. I don't care where you fall in the mask politics, whether we should have them or whether we should not. You are supposed to have them when you walk into a business. We can get in trouble. So she comes in no mask and she's like, well, what do you mean? I can't sit in here. I sat in here 2 weeks ago. All right, bitch. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like we just like spin the Jumanji wheel every week and see what new fresh fucking hell awaits us. Shit changes every day. So I don't know what to tell you. So we're like, no, you can always sit outside. So then she like storms outside and like tries to pick her own table. Well, there was 3 of them, and she wanted a 2-top, which I'm not the best at math, but your 3 asses are not going to fit at the 2-top table. I have to get you on this side of the building where there are bigger tables, and she was very unhappy about that. Whatever. This woman doesn't even sit down and she's yelling her food order at me. And like her companions look very humiliated by the whole thing. And you know it's bad when another server pulls you aside and they're like, oh, I've waited on them before and I'm so sorry. So that's how that went. But yeah, she ordered her food before she sat down. Didn't order drink, ordered her food. I said, well, do you want me to put that in when I put in the whole table's meal? She goes, no, I'm hungry. I want it now. Okay, then. Well, I guess, okay, I'll go do that. So I immediately go and put in the order so the, hangry lady doesn't make my life hell. And then, oh, this is another thing. This all ties in. See, side tangents. Your server is your server. Please don't just grab any human being that looks like they're frustrated and dead enough inside to work there and ask them for shit. Because one, when you just stop somebody else, they probably had 13 things going on in their head, 4 of them which are all the people that want extra ranch, and you just ruined their train of thought, and like, they can't always help you. Like, they can't bring something new in for you. They can't close your checkout for you. That's all under each server's swipe. So, whatever. So I bring in the order, and another server comes in, and she's like, oh, your so-and-so wants to change her order. So I have to yell back to the kitchen to stop cooking what they're making, even though she wanted her food right the fuck now. Had to stop cooking what she was making. By the time I went back outside, approximately 47 seconds later, she had decided that no, in fact, you know what? We're going to go back to that original order. So I had to go back into the kitchen. That, hey, never mind. She now would like to eat the food that she originally wanted, didn't want. Now, here, are we on the same page? Because now I just make the fucking food so I can get this lady out of here. So she did that. She was so freaking rude to me the entire time. She shook her glass at me. Please never shake anything at me. When people are running takeout, please don't honk at them. Honking at takeout people is the new like hitting your glass off the table thing, and it's fucking ignorant and it's fucking rude, and now your server hates you. I promise you they do. They probably hated you already because like basically like I said, we're dead inside, and this all just sucks. And the best part of all of this is we're doing all these extra jobs and running around and you know, people are miserable, and now we're running all the way out the fuck side, and a coworker lovingly calls them our parking lot shifts. So we're already working 10 times harder, and oh shit, I lost my train of thought. It's probably just to not be an asshole. Please just don't be an asshole. But yeah, please don't honk at us. That is the most degrading. Like, I am not about to be roadkill. Like, I'm a person just trying to run your food. Like, please don't honk at me. Rude as fuck. Can't deal. Cannot deal with people. I don't know if any of this makes sense. A couple of you are hanging on, so clearly you're either servers or really self-conscious and don't want to be a dickhead in public. Oh my God, what else makes me hate you? There's just so many things, and I'm so filled with rage. I'm taking a week vacation, just so you all know. So to anybody who has had to be around me, and I've been a miserable bitch and I cry very easily, might be. So I'm taking a step back and taking a little break and maybe getting some sleep. I, however, cannot suck dick for a living right now because of all the stress. I have a cold sore, so I can't even do that. But if anybody would like some sloppy, awkward, like handies, I got 2 hands. I got you. Like, bitch gotta pay her bills. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, give me, like, a week, and I'm totally good to go on that. I have a very understanding boyfriend and a very humiliated family right now. Yeah, just, I don't know, like, I get it. I get the whole world is stressed out. I get that everyone's burned and fried, and everybody's so panicked about their jobs and their money and, like, whatever. Please, please, please stop taking it out on your servers. Like, we are making nowhere near what we're used to making. We're not even capable of it. You know, we only have so many hours compared to what we're used to. Like, this is terrifying for everybody. It's really scary for us. And our industry is changing on us every other day. They're changing the rules. They're changing what we're allowed to do. Our menu's changing. You know, people understand that there are things at the grocery store that are out of stock and that you can't get. And people have been so understanding about that. Oh, my Amazon shipment might be a little bit late. That's okay. It's a pandemic. We're in it together. Oh, my doctor needs to do a virtual consult because it's a pandemic. That's okay. We're all in this together. What the fuck do you mean you don't have the kind of food that I saw on the menu 2 months ago on the menu? Well, this is fucking bullshit. You're a fucking asshole. What, do you just want me to have a miserable day? Thank you for ruining my weekend. No, our menu is limited, less staff, and we have to make sure that what we put on the menu, we can actually get the freaking food for. Who is trying to... Somebody wants to friend request me right now. Like, not the time, sir. You don't want to be my friend. I'm an asshole. So, I mean, we can't help it. It's a limited menu. So no, we have a limited menu because that's all that we can really confidently make sure we have the ingredients for. So don't ask me if I can make this, or but what about this from the last time you were here, and whatever. I don't understand why every single industry, everybody has cut everybody a fucking break and had some grace and forgiveness that we're all trying to figure this out, except for food. God forbid your restaurant doesn't have your favorite what the fuck ever. Like, okay, I just fucking can't. So I'm pretty sure that's all the reasons why I hate you. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people are like nice and tip 20% and aren't a total pain in the ass. Cool. Like, I genuinely enjoy my job. I don't like running takeout because you lose that like table interaction and joking and laughing with people. I really genuinely do love what I do. But this shit fucking sucks. This is the worst version of this. So yeah. And then I had somebody, they're like, well, we didn't see you wipe down this table with a Clorox wipe. I assure you, we have new disinfectant and everything's getting wiped down in between and all these things. Just because you didn't see us do it, like, I promise you it's done. And if you ask nicely, we'll gladly do it again. No big deal. But, like, you know, they'll come up like you're not standing. Like, I didn't even see anybody wipe that table. You got those Clorox wipes in the car. If you're that afraid of the corona getting you, then keep your ass at home. I don't know what to tell you. I had a lady. Oh, here's another thing. Yes, it's frustrating. Sometimes you can't understand each other with the masks on. Speech is a little more muffled these days. It's annoying. I had some Karen from the pits of fucking hell scream at me, try to take my picture, and she told me, excuse me, I can't understand you. Take your mask off when you speak to me. It's bad enough Governor Wolf and my job have to tell me what the fuck I'm allowed to do with my face. Karen, sit your ass down. The day you get to tell me what I do with my face, fuck you. Do not, for a second, tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing with my face. So, yeah, leave us alone. We can't help it. We have to wear the masks. Like, honestly, it's just saving a whole lot of resting bitch face glaring your way. And, like, I feel like I have watched enough America's Next Top Model in my day that I know all about smizing, and I can genuinely look fairly pleasant as long as this frowny half of my face is covered. But I have to only assume that, like, my rage probably also shines through my eyes. It probably affects my tips sometimes too. But yeah, that's it. That's, you know, thank you for joining my whatever the fuck this is. And so when you go out, just don't be a pain in the ass. Please don't be rude. Please don't honk at anybody. Control your children. Tip. Please tip. 20% would be nice. You know, consider if something you weren't satisfied with was your actual server's fault. Yeah, and we're out here working and putting ourselves at risk, probably risks, but at risk, because everybody wants restaurants open and we want the world to get back to normal. So help us do that and help us actually want to do that. Yeah, I think that's all I got. But yeah, don't be a dick tip and please, like, eat your shit and go. Like, they come, they eat, they leave. That's all we're looking for. Like that Bug's Life kind of mentality. That's it. I think I'm done. If I forgot anything, I'll type it in later. But thanks for hanging out. Now if I can figure out how to fucking shut this off. Okay. And this is not suitable for children. I probably should have said that at first, because if you know me at all, I sprinkle every conversation with the F word like it's fucking pepper. Hope you like pepper. If salt's your thing, you get it. How do you... I haven't done a live in forever. How do I shut this shit off? Help.